be seated. Good morning. Welcome to the Ivy Tech Hamilton County graduation ceremony. Please stand and remove any head coverings for our national anthem. Please be seated. Please join me as we honor those who have sacrificed their lives in the service of our nation, and to honor the men and women currently serving in our nation's military forces throughout the world. To our veterans in the audience today, and to students wearing a red, white, and blue cord, please stand so that we may thank you for your contributions to our great country. Commencement is my absolutely favorite day of the year. For our graduates, each of your journeys to this moment are uniquely your own. Some of you are the first in your family to attend college. Some of you balanced part-time or full-time jobs, caring for children or family members, and life commitments with your studies. All of you spent long days and late nights writing papers and studying for exams. All of you have persevered and made it here today. It is our privilege to take part in this day of achievement and public recognition. Today, we get to celebrate the members of Ivy Tech Hamilton County's graduating class. This day is shared by parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children, friends, and relatives, all who have helped in various ways to make this day possible. To all of you, we offer a special welcome on behalf of the 2024 graduating class of Ivy Tech Community College, Hamilton County. I would now like to take this opportunity to recognize some additional key individuals who are with us today. I would like to acknowledge members of the Board of Trustees for Ivy Tech Hamilton County's campus. These individuals give unselfishly of their time and talent to provide support and direction for our staff and students. As I call your name, would each trustee with us today please stand and please hold all your applause until the end. Mr. Chuck Haberman, Board Chair. Ms. Carol Sergi, Board Vice Chair. Ms. Cheryl Schaefer, Secretary, Ms. Monica Peck, Mr. Steve Lozier, Mr. Dave Mundy, Mr. Darren Michael, and Ms. Joyce Irwin. I would also like to acknowledge our Ivy Tech Community College State Board of Trustee representatives from the Hamilton County campus, Trustee Terry Anker and Trustee Marianne Glick. Yeah. Ivy Tech Community College Vice President for Academic Affairs and Associate Provost, Dr. Rebecca Ray Schulte. Ivy Tech Community College Vice President for Business, Logistics, and Supply Chain, Dr. Julius Edwards. And a special thanks to our Grand Marshals, Mr. Joe Perry, recipient of the Outstanding Faculty Award, and Ms. Christy Harrison, recipient of the Outstanding Adjunct Faculty Award. I would also like to recognize our campus leadership team. Please stand as I call your name, and please again hold your applause until the end. Dr. Stephen Prunier, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Ms. Jessica Metz, Vice Chancellor for Enrollment and Student Success. Dr. Christina Collins, Executive Director of CareerLink. Ms. Stephanie Simmons, Executive Director of Human Resources. Ms. Kelly Wallace, Executive Director of Development. Ms. Joyce Peterson, Vice Chancellor for Finance. Mr. Ryan Chandler, Director of Public Safety and Emergency Preparedness. The aforementioned team has worked tirelessly to make today and all that we do at Ivy Tech Hamilton County possible. Please join me in a round of applause for their efforts. We also wish to recognize those that have contributed to the success of our graduates through support services, instruction, and leadership. Will all Ivy Tech faculty and staff please stand? Please join me in recognizing our amazing and dedicated faculty and staff. Lastly, we recognize the governor of the state of Indiana, the legislators, and all the people of the state of Indiana whose support, both moral and financial, is essential to the existence and progress of Ivy Tech Community College's Hamilton County campus. I would now like to ask Ivy Tech Community College Vice President for Academic Affairs and Associate Provost and friend to Ivy Tech Hamilton County to the podium to address you all today, Dr. Ray Schulte.
Thank you, Chancellor Kartz. It's my honor to be here today to celebrate the Ivy Tech Community College Hamilton County Class of 2024. Graduates, today is all about you, your achievements, your perseverance, and your hard work. Let's take a minute to reflect on all that you did to get here today. Most of you took a combination of in-person, virtual, hybrid, and online courses. In addition, there were many long nights, study sessions, group projects, labs, midterms, and finals. The juggling act you managed with work, family, school, community, life. The good times, the challenging times, and everything in between. All of these experiences brought you to this moment, wearing your ivy green and mortarboard, ready to take on the next big adventure that awaits you. Each and every one of you should be so proud of yourselves. Today, you are a college graduate. Feels pretty incredible, right? Of course, you didn't get here alone. Take a look around you. You'll see the smiling faces of many of the people who were in your corner as you pursued higher education at the speed of your life. Whether they're family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, teachers, mentors, peers, no matter where your journey took you, they were your roadside assistants. Let's hear it for them too. Today marks a new beginning filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. Some of you will continue your education here at Ivy Tech and other institutions of higher education. Some of you will start your new career, take on new roles and responsibilities, or open the door to new opportunities as you climb the ladder of your career. No matter what your next step entails, we are here for you. At Ivy Tech, we say, the goal isn't graduation day, it's a better every day after. The credential you're receiving today is important, but what matters more is how you take your knowledge, competencies, coaching, and experiences from Ivy Tech and apply them to your future pursuits. And I hope that one major takeaway from Ivy Tech is an increased confidence and love of learning. Because the future belongs to those who have both a curiosity and insatiable hunger for new knowledge, skills, and opportunities. Those who know the path to success isn't straight. In fact, it has many detours. But giving it our best, the journey is, without a doubt, worth it. Prior to coming to Ivy Tech, I worked as a school psychologist for an urban school district, which led me to teaching a psychology course at Ivy Tech as an adjunct faculty member. Little did I know where that part-time gig at Ivy Tech would lead me 20 years later. When I completed my doctoral degree, I had 2 children in primary school. My son was in kindergarten and my daughter was in 3rd grade. Many long hours of studying, writing, and an internship along with a full-time job while juggling being a mom and a wife. Lots of support from family and friends to make my degree a reality. Was it easy? No, it was never easy. But that's what sets you apart. Hard work and determination that lead to new opportunities to grow professionally and to more broadly serve others. Now my daughter just started college. She sets forth to be a nurse, to meet the healthcare needs of others. Your model of learning today and tomorrow will impact not only your career, but future generations. Regardless of where your life and career take you, I hope you will find that your Ivy Tech education is indeed worth it, especially when we consider, let's say, the unusual times that we're living in. Our world is changing at a rapid pace. It shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Artificial intelligence is making some roles irrelevant while creating new, exciting, and well-paying opportunities too. Industries are shifting and expanding and emerging seamlessly overnight. New jobs in fields such as semiconductors, biotechnology, artificial intelligence, data analytics, cybersecurity, clean energy, battery, and electric vehicle manufacturing are being created every day. For those willing to pursue credentials in these fields, opportunities are nearly limitless. And there's so many fields, like nursing and health-related fields, teacher education, and advanced manufacturing and logistics, which still have an insatiable demand. So now more than ever, we need people whose learning doesn't stop on graduation day, but with a growth mindset to continue to learn, adapt, add new competencies and credentials, people who are curious about the world, committed to leaving it better than they found it, people who aren't afraid to explore new ideas and challenge their assumptions, pursue knowledge relentlessly, and collaborate with others to create outcomes which would have been impossible and inconceivable on their own. In short, graduates, we need people like you. We need people like you, not only because of the valuable skills and knowledge you've gained here at Ivy Tech, but also because of your resilience, determination, your strong sense of community that you've developed in your time here. I'm a big believer that one of the greatest privileges of higher education is the opportunity it affords us to make a positive impact in our communities. As you embark on this new chapter, I encourage you to remember the importance of giving back and paying it forward, whether through mentoring others, volunteering, advocating for causes that you believe in. I hope you will. Each of you has the power to create meaningful change and contribute to the betterment of society, because no matter how many credentials or degrees we have behind our names, no matter what our title or how much money we make, at the end of the day, what matters is how we've leveraged our gifts and talents to improve not only our lives, but the lives of others. As we go forth in today's celebration, I challenge each of you to embrace the journey ahead with courage, with passion, and a commitment to excellence. Be fearless. Be fearless in your pursuit of your dreams, compassionate in your interactions with others, and always strive to make a positive impact on the community around you. Class of 2024, you are the future of Hamilton County and of Indiana. And I have no doubt that each of you, like Ivy, will continue to climb to new and incredible heights. Congratulations, graduates.
Now it is my pleasure to present this year's honorary degree. The recipient will receive an Associate of Science in College and Community Service in recognition of her commitment to education and Ivy Tech Community College. This year's recipient, Ms. Jean Putnam, exemplifies the highest standards of excellence that this honorary degree signifies. As an inaugural member of the Campus Board of Trustees, she played a significant role in the launch and early success of the Ivy Tech Hamilton County campus. Jean Putnam currently serves as the Chief Nurse Executive for Baptist Health South Florida in Miami, Florida, and is responsible for the practice of over 9,200 nurses and 2,000 nursing support caregivers in an integrated health system of 12 hospitals. Prior to this role, Jean was the Network Chief Nursing Officer for Community Health Network in Indianapolis, Indiana. Jean's legacies include creating a culture of being the best place to practice nursing by achieving very high nurse engagement scores, as well as 99th percentile first-year retention of new nurses. She is considered an expert in workforce planning, building pipelines for future nurses, and securing millions of dollars in grant funding for innovation and use of technology in nursing. Jean believes in the power and responsibility of nurses to change the world. She commits time to reimagining nursing health policy and revolutionizing the way nurses practice in numerous settings. Her innovative spirit has led to several awards, including the Patient Experience Innovator of the Year Award from Millennium Alliance, the President's Award and Pillar Award for Excellence in Nursing Leadership from Indiana State Nurses Association, the Distinguished Alumni Award from Purdue University, and the Excellence in Leadership Award from Executive Women in Healthcare. Ms. Putnam will provide a few remarks.
Wow, thank you so very much. Thank you, Chancellor Cards, Vice President Ray Schulte, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and graduates. I am honored to have been invited to speak to our graduates and their loved ones in attendance today. As an inaugural member of the Ivy Tech Hamilton County Board of Trustees, I couldn't be prouder of the success of this campus, and especially today, of the success of the nursing program. Graduates, what an exciting time for you. For some of you, your hard work, sleepless nights, and stress is finally over. For others, this is just the beginning. Whatever that looks like for you, congratulations on completing your journey, but actually, learning is a lifelong journey, right? I'm still learning. Now, however, it is time to thrive. In fact, I want to say, this is your time. Your time to be proud. Your time to be vigilant in the pursuit of your additional skills. your time to have your voices heard, and your time to advocate for yourself and for others. I often get asked how I got to my level in leadership. And let me say it was a zigzag journey, filled with being open to new ideas and roles, along with a whole lot of following my heart. As a young girl growing up on a farm outside of Kokomo, I was humbled by my faith and family. I was a first-generation college student, and my parents worked 2 jobs to get me and my 2 sisters through college. As a 2-time cancer survivor today, many years later, who continues to thrive and not let myself be a victim, I choose warrior over worrier. I choose survivor over victim. Our Buckminster Fuller once said, "We are called to be the architects of the future, not the victims." We have all overcome adversity, some more than others. We have all sacrificed, some more than others. One thing we can choose, though, is our response to adversities and our sacrifices. My job as the Chief Nursing Executive is also a chance for me to be what I call the Chief Spirit Officer. To raise the spirit of our teams and to encourage our leaders and educators. To that end, I developed my own self-encouragement, and I challenge you to do the same. My self-encouragement actually started upon my college graduation nearly 30 years ago, but I still use it every day, and it has to do with magic. Let me tell you about a little bit of magic in all of you. We all possess this magic. Sometimes we forget we have it, but I don't want you to ever forget that you have this magic. Now let me tell you what magic stands for. M is for motivation. Motivation to care on the days we're tired. Motivation to be nice to each other and to our families and to those we may not even know personally. After all, the world needs a little kindness right now, right? Motivation to own our own personal development for the length of our careers. And that includes self-care, by the way. If we don't care for ourselves, we can't care for others. Now, A in magic is for attitude. Having the right attitude and disposition will advance your career faster than just about anything. Most careers and jobs are about relationships, and you can't have healthy relationships without a good attitude. Not to mention that a positive attitude keeps your own mental health in a better place. Furthermore, as I said, don't be a victim. I see this in too many people, and even within my own profession at times. Negative comments about our peers or our colleagues. There have been times in my healthcare career when I don't feel nurses have been respected, for example. But how does one get respect? Right? They earn it. Right? We earn it. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "No one can make you feel inferior except yourself." So let me say that again. No one can make you feel inferior except yourself. In other words, think about that. We own our responses to things that occur to us. We can choose victims, we can choose warrior. Victims, however, burn out. Victims get angry, or worse, victims get bitter. They can become disengaged. Don't be a victim, be a victor. Now, G in magic is for goals. Set goals for yourself, goals that are achievable. Seek out a mentor who can guide you. Choose someone to emulate and watch their actions and behaviors. Choose the best attributes you see from a lot of people and adopt the best of the best. But be genuine. People see through insincerity. I in magic is for inspiration. Be an inspiration. If you are or aspire to become a leader, your job is to inspire, encourage, and develop those that you lead. But even if you are not a leader or don't aspire to become a formal leader, you're all still leaders in your own right. You might lead in your family, your community, or informally at your church or at work. But inspire your coworkers and your families and your parents and even your children. How does one do that? Being positive, but also granting yourself peace. Sometimes things don't go like we plan, right? No one is perfect. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and give yourself grace. Allow yourself to have a bad day, but find strength in inspiring others as much as you can. Now, my magic has 2 I's. It's actually magic. I is also for integrity. My magic is about integrity, however, is doing the right thing when no one is watching, right? That's how we define integrity. Doing the right thing when no one is watching. Having integrity gains you respect from others, but more importantly, it gains you respect for yourself. Do what is right. And lastly, in magic, the C. C is for courage. The courage to speak up when you think something isn't right, even if you think you might get yelled at. I'm speaking to my nurses. The courage to speak up if you're bullied and request mutual respect. The courage to speak up for others who are disadvantaged, discriminated against, or devalued. The courage to work collaborative with your team of coworkers and share knowledge and then become a mentor yourself. The courage to continue your education, and the list goes on and on. Your career, your life, your relationships all take courage. The courage to advocate for others makes our world a better place. So that's magic. Motivation, attitude, goals, integrity and inspiration, and courage. So magic. Now you see it, now you don't. Some people have it, and some people don't. Be kind to each other, support each other, and keep your magic. Thank you for having me today. I wish you all the best as you enter your careers or continue your careers in your chosen profession. Remember the importance of Ivy Tech as you engage in your career, and give back where and when you can. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Putnam. I'm pleased to present this year's Outstanding Faculty Awards. Please hold your applause. Joe Perry is an assistant professor and department chair for the School of Information Technology. Joe started as an adjunct professor with the Indianapolis campus in 2016 and transitioned to a full-time faculty position in 2018. Since 2022, he has overseen the extensive growth of IT programs at the Hamilton County campus. Joe holds a master's degree in computer information and network security from DePaul University and a bachelor's degree in geography from Indiana University. Prior to joining Ivy Tech, Joe spent 15 years in various IT positions before jumping at the opportunity to teach the tech workforce of the future. As the President's Award winner, Mr. Perry becomes the Hamilton County campus's nominee for the statewide Glenn W. Sample Award for Excellence in Instruction. The Glenn W. Sample Award recognizes one instructor annually who epitomizes the mission of Ivy Tech. Christy Harrison holds a Bachelor's of Science in Arts Education from Manchester College, certified certificates in travel and tourism, and as an ESL instructor and a Master's of History from Butler University. Christy has been involved in higher education for over 30 years, beginning with teaching at Clark College in Indianapolis, serving as the Director of English-Speaking Programs at the Institute of Study Abroad, Program Director of Egyptian and Israel Programs, and as an adjunct professor with Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. Upon the completion of her master's degree in history, she decided she wanted to become her lifelong passion for history with teaching and began her career at Ivy Tech Community College in 2000. Christy enjoys working with students and is constantly seeking new ways to expand their experience in her classroom. She states, "I love what I do at Hamilton County campus and our students. I may be their teacher, but my students also teach me. It is a genuine honor to be a part of this community." As the Adjunct Faculty Award recipient, Ms. Harrison becomes the Hamilton County campus nominee for the statewide Gerald I. Lampkin Awards for Excellence in Instruction. The Lampkin Award is presented annually to an adjunct faculty member of the college who best typifies excellence in instruction. Mr. Perry, Ms. Harrison, would you please stand? Please join me in congratulating Mr. Perry and Ms. Harrison on their accomplishments.
We take this opportunity each year to recognize those students who have excelled in their studies. Will the graduates who have received a gold honor cord please stand to be recognized as graduating either cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude? You may be seated. You may be seated. We also want to recognize students who are graduating from our honors program. Our honors college graduates are wearing gold stoles today. The honors college is designed to recognize and develop the abilities of motivated, transfer-bound students. Students admitted to the honors college pursue a 60 credit hour honors diploma and or a 30 credit hour honors technical certificate. If you are an honors college graduate, would you please stand and be recognized? Please join me in congratulating these students. want to recognize students who have successfully completed a certificate while working toward their high school diploma. Some of them graduate today with Ivy Tech before their official high school graduation. You have put in many hours of study and have shown an early commitment to higher education, of which you should be proud. Will the graduates who have received a green and white cord please stand to be recognized as completing their Ivy Tech credential while in high school? Please join me in congratulating these students. Wearing medallions today are the graduates of our student leadership cohort. Please stand if you took part in this intensive study to sharpen your leadership skills. Please join me in congratulating these students. You may be seated. Lastly, we wish to recognize members of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society who are wearing gold stoles. The path these students have traveled has not been easy or without sacrifice. Please join me in congratulating these students. You may be seated.
Congratulations to all of you. I'm pleased to present this year's Outstanding Student Awards. These awards are faculty nominated and presented to students in each of the 7 academic schools. Students receiving the Outstanding Student Awards demonstrate excellence in academics and in the campus community. As I read your name, please come forward to accept your award. Lucas Sarver, School of Advanced Manufacturing, Engineering, and Applied Sciences. Myra Cisneros, School of Art, Sciences, and Education. Toby Stockton, School of Business, Logistics, and Supply Chain. Stephanie Larson, School of Health Sciences. Sean Jelly, School of Information Technology. Emma Ping, School of Nursing. Jacqueline McCandless, School of Public Affairs and Social Services. Please join me in congratulating these students.
Congratulations to all our Outstanding Student Award recipients. The class of 2024 student speaker was selected by a committee composed of Ivy Tech faculty and staff, which reviewed applications and speeches from a number of different candidates. This year's speaker has served as the Vice President for the Student Government Association and the President of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. He completes his first step in his post-secondary journey today, but will continue to pursue learning as he excels in the field of business. We are pleased to welcome to the podium from the Ivy Tech Hamilton County class of 2024, Toby Stockton.
Thank you, Professor Perry. Heads in textbooks late at night, staring at a math problem with zero clue, or early mornings cramming before an exam to keep things fresh. After what has felt like an eternity in those moments has led us to the reason we all gather here today and realize it is all now but a memory that has flashed from our eyes as we've reached this finish line. I hope this stage is but a milestone in comparison to the goals and ambitions we, home of the Wild Boars, class of 2024, have set for ourselves. A bit of research into mythology, I found that a boar symbolizes a big dreamer and isolation. But standing here today, I believe we have made a new characteristic of resilience. Through my time here at Ivy Tech, serving as Vice President of the Student Government Association and President of PTK Honor Society, I came to know more about the student body here. What just started out as 2 student organizations with minimum involvement has now grown to over 8 and counting, with 120 students across campus involved. We are big dreamers, and it shows through our ambition, engagement, and career drive. From sharing the same aspirations to slowly bridging the gap in student isolation, every step taken here was never alone, and the importance of the community was only made more apparent with the loss of fellow student Samantha Giles, who many of us worked closely with and know that she would be standing up here with us today. Coming into Ivy Tech in 2022, I had just lost a best friend who would have also been up here by my side. Afterwards, a realization became clear to me that my actions could make a change in people's lives. So I applied myself to the roles of responsibility that would teach me leadership and help me grow as a person. It should be said that as individuals, we cannot be everywhere at once, but it takes a great deal of humility and courage to take someone's hand when the river of life starts rising above our heads and our surroundings get dark. These are the harder lessons of life that, even though they really hurt, build us and change us as people. And for better or for worse, we move forward, learning to value the people around us while they're here. I implore you all, do not just dream of your futures and be satisfied with the failures or setbacks in your lives. If you hold yourself back from pushing through and not acknowledging these hardships, then you are bound to repeat your mistakes. This kind of resilience means being a lifelong learner. the resilience to get back up and either change course or keep moving forward. But like a boar, never backwards. Whether you served in a student organization or worked yourself to the bone to support your family or even pay off school, carry that resilience with you and share it with others around you. From one scholar to another, life has more to offer, so never stop learning.
Thank you, Toby. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed further, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that while we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class, we are also reminded of the students who are no longer with us, including Samantha Giles, who passed away during this academic year. In their honor, let us observe a moment of silence, reflecting on the impact they made during their time with us and the memories they leave behind. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Rischulte to come forward for the conferring of the degrees. Will all candidates in the class of 2024 please rise? Dr. Rischulte, these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Science degree, Associate of Arts degree, Associate of General Studies degree, Associate of Applied Science degree, certificate, and technical certificate, and are recommended to you by the faculty of Ivy Tech Community College for the conferring of these degrees.
Exercising the authority of the State Board of Trustees, legally vested by the people of Indiana through the General Assembly and the Governor, and delegated by the trustees to the President, and representing the office of the President for Ivy Tech Community College, and the nomination by the faculty, and with the approval of the administration for having successfully completed the prescribed courses of study, I now confer the appropriate degrees and certificates with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereof. Please be seated.
Now I invite you, the graduates of Ivy Tech Community College, to come forward to receive your certificates and degrees. Your name will be called and Chancellor Karts will present you with your diploma. Designations of various academic honors are listed in your program. Graduates, please be sure to pause for your photo as you receive your diploma.
School of Advanced Manufacturing, Engineering, and Applied Science. Kevin Obanoff, Associate of Applied Science, Building Construction Technology.
Ruby Welter, Associate of Applied Science, Building Construction Technology.
Aaron Gifford, Technical Certificate, Building Construction Management.
Kayland Trotter, Certificate, Structural Welding.
School of Arts, Sciences, and Education. Fatima Zara Maulani, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education.
Kayla McIntosh, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education.
Doa Tahat, Technical Certificate, Early Childhood Education.
Avery Arriaga, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Myra Cisneros, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Camden France Mahorny, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Angelique Hadley, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Jaron Howard, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Madison McConnell, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Mackenzie Perry, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Grace Roy George, Associate of Science, Elementary Education.
Corey Ash Simpson, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Karen Hood, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Ethan Johnson Lance, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
James Jones, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Jose Juarez, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Elise Mack, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Pamela Martin, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Mac Nye, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Trinity Overall, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Morgan Simpson, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Leo Widows, Associate of General Studies, General Studies.
Hassan Atisham, Technical Certificate, Indiana College Corps.
John Benninga, Technical Certificate, Indiana College Corps.
Stephanie Verteramo, Technical Certificate, Indiana College Corps.
Adam Adamo, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts.
Iraceli Cruz Rivera, Associate of Science, Psychology.
Carla Lopez Gomez, Associate of Science, Psychology.
School of Business, Logistics, and Supply Chain. Toby Stockton, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Elijah Allen, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration.
Elizabeth Horn, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration.
Nicole Sarmati, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration.
Dakota Mullen, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Mitchell Payne, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Zoe Pittman, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Ejali Valoria Zapata, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Olivia West, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Ahmed Alok, Technical Certificate, Business Administration.
Milagros Malaver Cabrera, Technical Certificate, Business Administration.
Lloydie Rodriguez, Technical Certificate, Business Administration.
Stephanie Bailey, Certificate, Business Administration.
Nariman Hadam, Certificate, Business Administration.
Amanda McAbee, Certificate, Business Administration.
Hannah Knight, Associate of Science, Business Administration.
Ashton Lummis, Certificate, Business Administration.
School of Health Sciences. Salam Turkmani, Certificate, Certified Nursing Aide.
Daniela Gonzalez Stoke, Technical Certificate, Healthcare Specialist.
Tiana Harris, Technical Certificate, Healthcare Specialist.
Stephanie Larson, Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting.
Rosa Sisalem, Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting.
Shelley Hunter, Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting.
Aaron Thomas, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting.
Amy Pedigo, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting.
Ali Mawez, Technical Certificate, Medical Assisting.
Samira Lababidi, Certificate, Certified Nursing Aide.
School of Information Technology. Sean Jelly, Associate of Science, Informatics.
Anthony Monzo, School of Information Technology.
Connor Frew, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology Support.
Josie Juarez, Associate of Science, Software Development.
Maya Iyer, Associate of Science, Informatics.
School of Nursing. Dawn Gilman, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Ashley Gray, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Zayaria Hatcher, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Audrey Heights, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Dylan Long, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Jenna Massey, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Hannah Patton, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Emma Ping, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Mary Ramirez, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Hannah Rice, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Ashley Rogers, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Jade Spencer, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Brandy Taylor, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Amy Willard, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Jasmine Williams, Associate of Science, Nursing.
School of Public Affairs and Social Services. Brooklyn McCandless, Associate of Science, Human Services, Social Work.
Jocelyn Wynn, Associate of Science, Human Services, Social Work.
Natalia Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assisting.
Kanchan Sharma, Certificate Pre-Nursing Studies.
Will the graduating class of 2024 please stand? Dr. Ray Schulte, Chancellor Kartz, trustees, friends, and family, it is with great pride that I present to you the 2024 class of Ivy Tech Community College's Hamilton County campus. As official graduates of Ivy Tech Community College, you may now move your tassels from right to left, signifying your official commencement. Congratulations. You can be seated.
Congratulations on being the newest alumni of Ivy Tech Community College and the 2024 graduating class of Ivy Tech Hamilton County. Graduates, I encourage you as Ivy Tech alumni to become involved in the betterment of your community. Always remember, as alumni, you are an important link among your community, the college, employers, future Ivy Tech students, and each other. We express our gratitude for all who have taken part in this graduation ceremony. Please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the gym. With the conclusion of the recessional, I declare the commencement of Ivy Tech Community College's Hamilton County campus closed. Please stand for our recessional.